To the Middle East now, and the power shift that is unfolding in Syria. U.S. officials now in the region pushing for a peaceful transition after the fall of the Assad regime. This, as the discovery of an American freed from a Syrian prison raises hopes that other Americans held there could soon be found. NBC's chief foreign correspondent Richard Engel joins us once again from Damascus. Richard, good morning to you.
Good morning, Craig. As you know, the Syrian rebels here have been breaking into former regime prisons to release political prisoners, and that's creating a lot of opportunities to find out more about missing people, including potentially the missing American journalist Austin Tice. Now, this report is based on the account of one former detainee, and over the years I've received many tips about the possible location or information about Austin Tice. But what made this account different was the level of detail. He knew about the prison's location, its layout, where the guards' rooms were, how many stairs there were, and he says that he saw Austin Tice with his own eyes. And he says that he's speaking out now that the regime has fallen because he wants the family to know what he knows. American journalist Austin Tice has been missing in Syria since 2012. His family has renewed hope he'll be found now that Bashar al-Assad's dictatorship has been overthrown. Obeida al-Arnout, a senior rebel leader, says they're aware the Assad regime arrested Tice. We have tried as much as possible to find information about Austin and return him to his mother, but we have not reached a result, he said. Then, a lead. We spoke to Sahar al-Ahmed, now in Dubai. He was an activist and citizen journalist arrested for filming anti-regime demonstrations. This is the first time he's showing his face on camera. He told us he was in a prison cell across from Tice and last saw him alive in July 2022. On one occasion, he says, they punished me for 4 hours because I violated the instructions and looked at a detainee. We went to the location this morning, Assad's former general intelligence prison.
Ahmad said he memorized the location here, and he said you had to descend 27 steps to get to the right area. 26 and 27. It all checks out.
He said the steps would lead to a row of cells about 100 yards long.
This is the tiny, exactly, solitary confinement cell where Ahmed was kept, with a tiny slot in the bottom. And just opposite, this is the cell where Tice was kept.
Ahmed said most of the prisoners in this wing were foreigners.
The calendar, counting down days. Look at this hand. It would have been absolutely miserable to stay here. Look, there's still cockroaches crawling out of holes in the walls.
We showed pictures of the cells to Ahmed, and he confirmed we're in the right place. He said Tice was thin and, like other prisoners, had his hair and eyebrows shaved off, but appeared healthy, able to walk, eat, and communicate. We don't know what happened to him after that.
So, I mean, Richard, clearly the country is in chaos right now. Do we know if there might be official records that exist that could show where Tice has been?
It's very possible. This was a regime that seemed to keep a lot of records. When we were in the Sednaya prison, which was a much harsher facility than the one that we visited today, there were records strewn all over the floor. So it was a regime that kept tapes, that kept documents, handwritten files. It is a chaotic time, but a lot of these records are still lying around, and the rebels are collecting them. I will say that they are taking Austin Tice's case very seriously, as they are looking for tens of thousands, potentially hundreds of thousands of missing Syrians as well.
All right. Our chief foreign correspondent, Richard Engel, for us in Syria. Once again, Richard, thank you.
Hey, thanks for watching. Don't miss the Today Show every weekday at 11 a.m. Eastern, 8 Pacific on our streaming channel, Today All Day. To watch, head to today.com/allday or click the link right here.